my channel. It's your girl Ari, and I'm back with another video. Disclaimer, please excuse me. I have been sick for the past 4 or 5 days, trying to shake back, so if I sound stuffy, that's why. Now, I'm not gonna do too much rambling. I just want to let y'all know that this series I'm about to do is me bringing closure to my trauma series. If you're not familiar with my trauma series, you will not know what I am talking about. So please go back and watch that series because I'm putting an end to it now. Okay? The reason why I'm putting an end to it now is because I don't want people to still feel like I'm living in that trauma. Okay, I have moved on and I've grown from that trauma. And this series right here that I'm starting, I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it yet, but in this series I'm gonna tell y'all how and what I did and how I feel now. So I had to do the foundation first so y'all can know when I tell y'all certain things, why I thought the way I thought, why I felt the way I felt, and the different things that I went through. And now I'm going to show y'all how I grew through them. In the trauma series, I let y'all know that my first traumatic experience was when I was raped by my cousin, right? And he was much older than me, as I told y'all before. And I also told y'all in that story that nothing really happened. Like, I never really just got justice from it. Only thing that happened was that my mom cried when I told her, and my auntie was beating him out the door. Nothing didn't happen until he did it to somebody else that was extremely close to us. Now, the downfall of that situation was, although I would have been, quote unquote, like the sacrificial lamb, if they would have did something then when I told them, it probably would never have happened to someone else. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know, for some reason I'm always the one that's the sacrificial lamb. Like, I'm always the one that's putting myself on the line to help other people. Even now, even with this YouTube channel. Now, a couple of things had transpired with my cousin. So he did that. I never got an apology or nothing. And the hardest part about it was that I still had to see him. So like when we had family gatherings, Thanksgiving, Christmas, things like that, I was still seeing him, and I had to pretend like nothing happened. And I really wasn't pretending. I just, like, what do you say to somebody that did that to you at such a young age? And then, like, now that I'm old enough to even comprehend and analyze what happened, it's like a little too late. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say I don't care, because every time I look at him I think about it, but like, I don't see you enough. I didn't let that situation consume me. I don't know, like, I really feel like, for me, I feel like I handled that. I want to say that I handled it well, but like, all of the sexual assault encounters that I've endured, which was 3 of them, it did have an effect on me total. You feel what I'm saying? But I know at the age that happened to me, the only effect it had on me, which this is really going to be TMI, I never shared this with anyone, was that it's a little embarrassing, but I just gotta say my truth, because maybe this can help someone pay attention to the signs with their kids. I used to pee in the bed a lot. Like, a lot. Like, it was so bad. My mama, like, and for years, and it was from wow, and it was from trauma. It was from it was from rape. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't stop peeing in the bed till, I don't know what age I was, but I know I was old enough to where my mom, I wasn't like, I know I was in elementary school, I wasn't like in junior high school, but my mom had to buy me like the not the adult diapers, but like, I had to sleep. My mom bought me like little good nights to sleep in because I used to pee in the bed. When I started working at AT&T, I was talking to a social worker. And y'all know, if y'all don't know, I did actually go to college to be a social worker as well. But while I was, you know, in school, I was also working at AT&T, and I was talking to a social worker, and he was like, yeah, he was talking to me. I was telling him about what I was doing, how I'm pursuing that same career. And I don't know, we started talking about different things, and then he told me, and this stuck with me to this day, he's like, did you know that, you know, a child that pees on the bed a lot means that they have some type of sexual trauma, something has happened to them? And it made me reflect on me. I was like, damn, I used to pee in the bed like so much. I used to be embarrassed about bringing the diapers with me to go spend the night at other people's houses, but they never thought to ask me, and they probably didn't even know, but they'll just say, oh, you pissy, like you pee in the bed. But it really was like childhood trauma. Like, by that time, sorry y'all, by that time I had been raped twice. You feel what I'm saying? And so it was very like revealing once I found that information out. So like, if you have kids, make sure that you're paying attention to your kids. If your kids just out of nowhere, because it was an age range, like I wasn't peeing in the bed from the time I was little all the way up. No, it was like about time the first encounter happened and the second encounter, and like probably a couple years after that, that's when it was like a time frame. It's just a specific time frame. Now, as far as my relationship with him, it's non-existent. We don't have a relationship. It's weird seeing him and like how his life turned out. And I don't judge, I don't talk down on nobody or anything like that, but you know, his life reflects the type of person he is. Do I forgive him? Yeah, I forgive him, because I'm not finna live with that on my spirit and on my back. And I'm feeling guilty. I'm feeling bad for myself. I don't want to feel like a victim. Even though I am a victim, I don't want to feel like one, because I've grown from that. Like, I can't even cry about this shit no more. Like, it's just really it is what it is, and that's not my circumstances. And ain't nobody finna play with me or play with my daughter like that again. Now that I'm of age, ain't nobody finna play with me, and ain't nobody finna play with my daughter. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I forgive him. Will we ever have a relationship? Will I ever fuck with him like on some cool shit? Never. Never. I'm sorry, you violated me. Never. It'll never give that. But I can be in a room with you, and yeah, I might feel a little bit type of way, like a little bit, like, damn bitch, you really raped me. You feel what I'm saying? You took my innocence away at a young age. Because I went through that at such a young age, and then I had experienced it again with someone I had to see every day and still interact with every day. I could be around somebody that I just see twice a year. You feel what I'm saying? And it'll be nothing, like whatever going on with me, I just feel it inside. It ain't nothing I gotta speak on or anything. But if you have ever experienced sexual assault and it's been hard for you to maneuver and get past that, let me tell you something. The first thing that you have to do is forgive you. You have to know that whatever it is that you experience, it has nothing to do with you. That was someone else's actions. They are responsible for their actions. The only thing that you're responsible for is how you react. And I know that it's hard. I know that it's always in the back of your head. It's a pain that'll never go away. It's something that you'll never forget. It's something that'll affect your life forever. However, though, that doesn't mean it has to affect your life in a negative way. That doesn't mean that you can't talk about it and release it. Okay? If you are a victim of sexual assault, this is what I want y'all to do. And I just want y'all to do this step right here. And we can talk about the rest when it's time to talk about it. But I just feel like today, I just want to leave y'all with this. tell yourself and admit to yourself what happened. Okay? And then forgive yourself. I didn't say forgive the other person yet, because that's the hardest part. But forgive yourself and know that that was not your responsibility. That was not your fault. That was somebody else's selfish actions. That was somebody else's selfish actions. Why I can't talk? You are responsible for you. They are responsible for them. So, since you are responsible for you, make sure that you're making that little girl inside or little boy inside proud of who you are today. Know that you didn't go through none of that for nothing. It is all a part of your testimony. It is all a part of your testimony. Okay? So that's the positive thing that I'm gonna leave with it. Try to shift your perspective a little bit. And I know that it's hard, but let's just start off by forgiving ourselves. Okay? Okay? So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Mwah! Peace and love. Oh, and thank y'all for 600 subscribers. Woo! I am so freaking happy. Thank you guys. Please continue to share, subscribe, comment. Please comment and share. Please. Pretty please. Yes, thank you guys so much. When we get to 1,000, we're gonna do a live to celebrate. So yeah, thank you guys. I will definitely see y'all in the next one. Mwah! Peace and love.